Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. Got a good bit I want to go over with tonight. A lot of things happened today, man. I was really glad I was off work today. It should be a pretty cool show. I want to get your guys' opinions on this, so hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. I don't want to waste too much time because there is like 7 things that I want to run through tonight. But hit me up, guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I always do appreciate that. Let's do this. All right, so the first thing, Hill officially signed. I know I put that video out the other day talking about Hill coming over. He had to pass his physical and his COVID test. Everything went well, man. I am so stoked that kid is on our team. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Oh, man, he's going to be such a big difference maker. If he's the player that he's coming out and he's completely healthy and I know what he can do out there, him and Jacobs are going to be insane, like truly insane together. So that was number one. That was a big deal for me. I was just beating the table talking about getting a number 2 wide receiver or a number 2 running back out there, and Hill's it, dude. So I am happy as hell about that. Tupac, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show. Carlos, what's going on? Shrek, what's happening? Nicholas, sup, Joku? I saw a quote with Key saying that he feels the D-line is going to ball out and how they feel like they got these guys, or they got their guys, and they don't need any stars. High hopes for him, though, dude. I really hope Key makes this team. There's been a few hard losses for me today. I know a lot of you guys that follow this channel already know who I'm talking about, and it kind of sucks. But it is what it is. If you're not available to play, you're not going to be out there playing. So we had some tough losses, at least in my opinion today. I know a lot of you guys are going to be completely okay with it, and I get that. J-Dog, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Aaron, what's up, dude? Hit that like button. Yeah, man. Listen to Aaron. I appreciate it, man. Random McLeod, what's going on, dude? Does Hill still have it, though? I'm hoping he does, man. I'm truly hoping he does. That kid got some injury setbacks, and then he straight up got beat out in Cincinnati. But running behind the offensive line that we have and then being the secondary back, not the primary back, I really think this kid's going to shine for us out there. I truly hope that he does. Stanback looked great in the CFL. Man, I've talked Stanback up. I am not going to lie. But I really think if Hill's healthy, he's going to beat Stanback out. But I'm not selling Stanback short. I'd still like to see him come on this team. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Raider Godzilla, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show, man. D-Mag, best info out there. Appreciate that, D-Mag. Oh, Fierce, what's going on? Your teardown of McKenzie's legacy continues. Sorry, Joe Kuki is next. Stumbling, dude. I understand what you're saying, and I'm just hoping you're wrong, dude. Oh, Ketchup, dude. Ketchup's one of my longest subs out there, dude. Him in Oregon. Gore's been out there for a minute, but Ketchup, dude, I'm damn glad you made it. I know it's because I'm going on earlier. School started back where I'm at, like full-time school, so my shows are going to be earlier because I got to wake up early and get the kids off, so that is what it is, so hopefully that helps some of you guys out. Boy, George, what's going on? We need to hit that thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Raiders are going to pick up Griffin. That's what I'm hearing. Dude, I would take that. I would truly take that right now. We're making some moves out there. Raiders fan, what's happening? And it seemed like, at first it seemed like we were freeing up money, but now it just kind of seems like we're trimming down our roster. But every time that these guys end up getting trimmed off, it opens up more money for us. We could be making a play out there for that. All right, let's jump into number 2 real quick. The opt-out period for the COVID players, it's going to end on Thursday now. They were supposed to have 7 days from when they finally finalized signing this agreement, but the NFL and the NFLPA have been going back and forth, and they agreed to close it down on Thursday night, just so these guys can come together and start rebuilding their teams and really knowing who's going to be out there and who's not going to be out there. And they restructured some stuff on the back end of it that I have no idea what they did, but it was part of the revision for putting the deadline out there. So honestly, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's going to force players to make this decision just so we can see what these teams are actually going to have. But in response to that, we had 2 Raiders. Finally, it happened. 2 Raiders ended up dropping off, joining that COVID list. It was Jeremiah Valoga. So there's another one of our defensive linemen out there. He's going to opt out. And then DJ Killings, man. And this one kind of sucked for me. He's a defensive back for us. I really wanted to see what this kid could do. In the little bit of time that he has done, I mean, it hasn't been great, but he showed a lot of potential, and he's been on this team for a minute. So I really wanted to see what he could pull out for us. But he's going to opt out of this season. I do not know if they're going to get the maximum opt-out or the minimum. I did not see why they opted out. I just saw that they did opt out there. So I don't know. That one kind of sucked for me. DJ not being out there kind of sucks. So Anthony, what's up, dude? Key might be next. Carrier, Nixon, Lawson, Wilbur, Livick, Gafford, and I think might get cut. Dude, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of dudes out there right now that I do not want to see get cut off this team, but we're going to have to trim this roster down, and they're still looking to bring other players in out there. I think I'm hoping. I thought honestly you'd wait until Thursday to where everything was finalized with players opting out before you went ahead and started cutting people. But the Raiders went ahead and made some pretty decent moves today. So we're going to touch on those in just a minute out there. We'll jump into number 3. It was the no fans in the stadium. So the Raiders sent out the email today to all the season ticket holders saying there was not going to be fans in the stadium this season. That is what it is. I mean, if you feel one way about it or the other way, nothing's going to change the fact that there's not going to be fans in the stadium this year. But I've heard a lot of people talking that some teams are still going to have fans and other teams aren't. That, in my opinion, is complete crap. Like, complete. Because that is a major disadvantage to teams out there that don't have home field crowds that are either pumping in crowd noise or doing whatever it takes to just kind of make it feel like you're at a football game or they're just showing the field out there. The cardboard cutouts. I really want to see how this all ends up playing out. But you can't let teams have fans when other teams can't. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that, because I know a lot of people still want to go to games out there. And I'll tell you, if the Raiders are playing somewhere close to me and there could be fans, I'm going to make that drive. I'm going to go to that game. But it would still give you a serious home field advantage that other teams don't have out there. All right. And then I want to go ahead and jump into these guys that were waived out there. Let's see. Check this real quick. District, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show. Because Killing knows he'll get beat out anyway. And that's very possible, because if he does opt out now, he will still get a payday instead of just getting cut. So, J-Dog, I will give you that. The practice squad going to be loaded with undrafted. That's very, very possible. All right, so let me pull this up real quick on my phone because I saved this over there. All right, so the Raiders have released linebacker Markel Lee. You guys know I love Markel Lee, and I was totally pissed when I saw this. I'm not even going to lie. I understand that Markel Lee has not been able to stay healthy, but the kid's truly a good linebacker out there, but it is what it is. So I understand the move. I understand we ended up getting rid of him, but I was a little bit sad about that. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to curious to see where he ends up going, but we also released defensive back Jordan Brown, tight end Paul Butler, kicker Dominic Eberle. Dude, I wanted to see the quarterback or the kicker competition and have Carlson going up against somebody. I really liked that kicker that we brought in. That kid was young too, but he's not even going to get a shot at having that spot out there, which kind of sucks. I did want to see the kicking competition. I really thought that kid had a shot at being our new kicker. We released center Eric Magnuson, which I'm pretty much okay with because we have Andre James. He came in last season when Hudson ended up getting hurt. He played damn well, and I was happy to see that. So I think we'll just keep riding him out. So I could see Magnuson getting cut out there. Our long snapper, Liam McCullough, I had him on my list of potential cuts anyways. We already have our full-time long snappers. We didn't need to be carrying two, especially through a limited camp out there. And then wide receiver, Anthony Ratliff-Williams. So that wide receiver room is going to end up getting completely shredded as we keep going along out there. But then we also, I came out early this morning, put a video out there because the news broke early this morning that the Raiders were going to release PJ Hall. And I guess the Vikings called after that, came back, said, hey, we'll give you a 7th round pick for him, which I really don't understand how this played out. There had to be a mix up in the news source because why would you give up a draft pick to sign somebody that's already been cut? So that was a little bit weird to me. But I will tell you this, getting some kind of value for PJ Hall, even if it is a conditional 7th rounder out there, I'll take that instead of him just being straight up cut out there. I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. The condition is that PJ Hall has to make the Vikings and be on, not starting, but be on the starting roster, the starting 53 for at least 6 games this season. If that happens, we get their 7th round pick. If that does not happen, we don't get anything. He just gets cut off their team or just doesn't make the starting 53. So nothing changes hands out there. Let me see here. Sorry, just trying to catch back up to where you guys are. Hey, Andrew, welcome to the show, dude. All is well, going to be a crazy season. Yes, it is, dude. It's going to be weird, and you're going to see a lot of dudes get shaken out that never even have a shot. But I'll tell you, man, the fact that Jalen White did not get cut with this first little set here, I was super happy to see that. I really think him and Muse stepping up that might be something we need to keep a real close eye on. It'll be weird not lighting the Al Davis torch for the first game. I think they would probably still light it and have that thing on TV. I would hope they do, dude. I would hope that. Fierce, what's going on? Javier, PJ gone. Yes, he is, dude. I mean, he's gone. There's nothing you could say about it. At least we got that conditional 7. Maybe he can go out there and ball out, and then we end up getting that pick. If he doesn't, then that second round pick sucks. It is what it is out there. I had a lot of high hopes for that kid, man. I truly did. Tanner Muse might be better than Lee. That's very possible. But Lee ended up getting hurt again. It was a few days ago. He ended up being put in that PUP list. And I talked about it when I made a video that day, just saying, like, all right, Lee's hurt again. This is probably the nail in the coffin for him. It was. He's going to end up being gone. Lee's gone, dude. What's your true feelings about our D? Do they have 2 years playing together before they can be top 10 defense? Watts, let them know, dude. Let Mark know what you're thinking out there. I think we can do it, dude. I truly do. As long as we get the season, I'm okay with the fans, the venue hours. We got to take a look at the bag. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. If we can get out there and just have football without fans, even if it looks a little bit messed up, but we're having games and everything's counting out there, it's... I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. But I will tell you, like, Denver today, I forgot the dude's name, but it's like their main offensive lineman opted out with COVID. And like a lot of these teams, like the Patriots, now the Broncos, and they're getting weaker, dude. Like there's some big names opting out, so you got to keep an eye on that. These COVID cuts are good. I hope nobody gets the Jerry kicker. That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh, Steven, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show. A lot of players going to get cut without playing preseason. Yes, they are before they even make it. Lenny, welcome to the show, dude. I'm actually going to talk about your defensive tackle that's sitting out on free agency in a minute. So let me know what you think about him. Carlos, welcome back to the show, dude. Eberle would have been a kick. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. I wanted to see that competition there. I really thought he did have the potential. I wanted to see him at least go in there and just kick against Carlson. There's no reason to cut him right now. Let him have that competition. Unless they're planning on bringing some more people on, and they already have it lined up, so they had to free these people up. KC, the Sledge Storyteller, what's up, dude? Mark Ellie, I saw was good depth, but I think they have better. I'll support that. And I don't know. I think we do have better depth, and I really think Muse showing up out there, and I don't know. I think there's a few guys that have stepped up out there that I really think it's what's happening right now. It's a conditional pick. It is a conditional pick, and like I said, it's a 7th round. He has to play 6 games. If he doesn't, we don't get that pick. We got 0 for PJ. In all honesty, we did get 0 for PJ because I'm telling you right now, there's no chance he makes that starting roster out there. That defensive line in Minnesota is legit as hell. But will the Vikings keep Hall? Probably not. No, that's what I'm saying. They probably aren't going to keep him out there. We can see packages, trade. Yeah, that's very possible, dude. He's not a starter. He's a depth guy. I like the rookies this year. I really like our rookies coming in this year. I'm really hoping that they can learn through this crazy system because they're still doing, I know they're meeting together, like camp's kind of starting to get kicked off, but a lot of this stuff's still being virtual right now because they can't have everybody in there at one time. Javen White, dude, that boy Pitt. He is, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm so damn happy he was still. When I was going through these cuts today and I did not see his name out there, I'm pulling for that kid, dude. I just want him to eat a few mayonnaise sandwiches and keep hitting the weight room and get a little bit more size. They're keeping the most undrafted players. Joku, I'm calling it. Watts, dude, I hope you're right because there's a lot of those undrafted dudes that I really want to see make this team. Yes. All right, let me jump into this real quick before I keep going into this. The defensive tackles that we lost, I mean, it is what it is. They're gone off the team. But we're still carrying Mike Panasiuk, which a lot of you guys tell me not to sleep on that kid, that he's going to be damn good. We still got Collins. We still got Hankins. We still got Hurst. We still have Daniel Ross. And a lot of you guys hit me up in the comments section and said Carl Nassib can play on the inside out there. And Farrell can play on the inside out there. We saw Farrell kind of get tore up on the inside last year. But he has put on the size. He's definitely put on the strength. So maybe he was doing that because he knew he was going to have to rotate to the inside. I see Carl Nassib playing more of the outside and then falling into that linebacker position for us. I don't want to see him play on the inside just because he is 6'7", 275. His height and then lack of just true weight out there can get people to stand him up, especially on the interior of the line, because a lot of those guards, they're little, they're big, and they can get underneath you. So keep an eye out for that one, man. I don't know what to say about that. But then when you get into the free agent market out there, Timmy Jerrigan from the Eagles was like the top dude, and he's damn good, but he is like the most injury-prone person on that list probably out there. He's only 27. He is somebody that we could just kind of go out there and just gun in free agency to bring somebody else in. Then there was Christian Covington, 26. He's a awesome run stopper, but he needs serious pass rush help. And then the Detroit Lions were losing 2 defensive tackles. What do you guys hit me up about Snacks Harrison? Out of everybody on this list, I'd probably take Snacks, to be honest with you, just in a depth spot. Mike Daniels, I just see him still steadily declining out there, so I don't want to see us bring him on. But then the last dude that I came across was Xavier Williams from Kansas City. And he's their defensive tackle. He struggled with an ankle injury all through last season, just kind of played through it, but he lost a step because of it. I could see us keying him, going after him, trying to get him on there, especially if he's healthy again. That would be the defensive tackle that I would want to see us go out there and pick up. But let me know what you guys think, because a lot of people are talking Everson Griffen right now. There's still people out there talking about Clowney coming onto this team, and now we're starting to free up some money, so that's a real possibility. I think if you brought that money up a little bit, slap the second year onto that deal, I think we could end up probably getting Clowney. He makes little subtle hints that he wants to be out this way, so I'm curious to see what happens with that. See where we were real quick. It's going to be hard to see the team at the cause because some players not looking at the Pats. A lot of players opted out on the roster. That's what I'm saying, dude. There's a lot of teams out there that people were projecting to go out there and just beat us, like a team like the Patriots, because that defense was going to be so good. And now those players have opted out. That team has taken a serious shot. We should be able to roll through New England, especially now, pretty easily. No fans this year in Vegas, so I was talking about earlier, Mark. That was tough, but if we can't have fans and Atlanta can't have fans, then they need to set a precedent to where there are going to be no fans out there. Letting go of PJ may signify we may draft a defensive tackle in the first round next year. That is very possible. I'm curious to see where our draft pick ends up going into next year, because I think that's going to play a big role into what we're keying out there. Defense got to play together in games to get good. Yes, they do. And this defense has to gel. This defense is, if you start the guys that we have brought in, there is going to be like 3 or 4 dudes from last year's defense starting out there. So it's going to take them a minute out there. But I think our offense should be able to carry us through the first part of this season, to where once our defense starts to gel, then we just start crushing teams out there. Eagles coach got COVID even. See, dude, that's what I'm saying. And now he's going to be doing virtual meetings for 2 weeks out there. And it's going to set them back even more. Raiders just win, baby. Welcome to the show, dude. What's going on? We got to get Everly back. Dude, that sucked, dude. I'm telling you, that one sucked for me. Making room for the youngsters, Gruden and Mayock, no talent and hard work. Muse and some of the latter picks will soon shock many this season. Dude, Javier, dude, I'm truly hoping you're right. And I really think that, I'll say it again. I know I said it a few times, but I think Muse is showing up out there, and I think White's showing up out there more than people were expecting him to. I'm hoping we start hearing more out of the camps out there. Hashtag Save Everly. I feel bad for the teams with new QBs. The teams with new QBs are going to struggle, especially with rookie QBs. It's going to be tough for everybody out there. Seriously, everybody never missed a kick in competition, right? No, dude, and that dude had like every statistical record from his school out of college out there. I really don't understand what happened with him. I truly don't. Maybe he just came in there and just was shanking kicks left and right. Carlson was just going through the motions, knocking them down. There's no telling. Maybe they just didn't have room for the competition, which I don't understand why you can't carry one extra kicker if you're carrying 3 quarterbacks out there. Love your videos, Watts. Yeah, dude, Watts puts on a damn good show. Bowden in the 33, and if Jeremy Hill still is healthy, he can't have 4 running backs, don't think. That's the thing. We'll keep 4 running backs plus Ingold this season. That would be my best guess, because Bowden's not going to be playing like a true running back position, and you got to have your number 1, your number 2, and your number 3. So if everything stays as planned, it'll be Jacobs, it'll be Hill, it'll be Richard as your 3rd. Bowden will actually be our 4th, and then Ingold will be our 5th back there. And that is a damn good, deep running back core out there that's better than we've had in a good minute out there. Richie Cheddar, what's happening? Raiders are setting high standards to make the roster. That simply gets me pumped for this team. Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. When you're cutting people that we were counting on to play last season, that means your depth has grown a tremendous amount, and that is big. Gets me pumped as well, dude. Clown's got to take less money to play for us this year. He does, and he would, but I don't know. When you start talking his kind of money, and you start talking about Tennessee, because Tennessee has a similar tax thing as well, so it kind of sucks. But if we make the moves, I really think Clowney would want to play for us more, just because we have a better shot this year. I'm telling you we do. probably keeping Hill, Richard, and Jacobs. That's what I'm saying, dude. That would be my starting three. And then you have Bowden back there listed as a running back. And then you still have Ingold, and you got your 5 out there. Xavier Williams is injury prone, but a good run stuffer, and that's everything that I read about him. And I really think that defensive tackle that we're going to be looking for is going to be somebody that can come in there and just mainly stop the run for us, because we're going to have a really good rotation on that defensive front. New England might actually be tanking for Trevor Davis. More and more, man. I started reading articles about that and seeing what was happening. It's very possible. But if the season doesn't happen, I'm curious to see how they end up running the draft off of that, because that would just be damn weird. But what about Bowden Watts? He will be a receiver. No, he's going to be listed as a running back, and you're going to see him in all sorts of packages and everything out there. But I'm just saying that's going to be the reason we keep 5 running backs instead of 4 running backs, and you see us end up keeping 1 less wide receiver in that wide receiver room out there. Receiver room full? Yeah, dude, it's full. But that receiver room, like you saw it today with Ratliff getting cut, more and more receivers are going to start disappearing over the days here. We're going to get that room down to where we need it pretty quick. Offense will be good, and defense needs to step up this year. Our defenses need to step up for a long time, but I really think we got some solid pieces out there, and it should make a big difference for us. Why was Joyner ranked 82 by PFF, and Littleton was only ranked at 78? I do not trust them at all, dude. Like, at all. I know they break down stats, and I understand it's all based off of numbers out there. And it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're wrong about it, but when you're basing everything off numbers and you're coming out of certain situations in football games, the numbers just don't reflect what's actually happening on the field, and that's why that happened out there. Are Derek Carr and Rodney Hudson the last of the Reg McKenzie draft picks, free agents, and key? And we're all holding it. Really, we're not all holding on to him. It's just me. I'm still holding on to Arden Key out there. But yeah, out of those 3, it is. Dude, I'm hyped about our running backs besides Richard. He's great, but sometimes he's not. That's true, man. But if he could play that true just third down role for us, I totally support that. He's damn good at that. Michael, welcome to the show, dude. Fansided said that the cap is going to be lower next year, 175. They're saying the Raiders will be affected. Every team in the league is going to be affected by that, but they've made a lot of steps in protecting everybody's money out there. I don't think you're going to see anything too crazy, and I don't think you're going to see the NFL let teams get truly screwed to where like they're losing superstars, because a team like the Chiefs that just went out there and signed these guys to these crazy contracts, they're not going to let them lose those guys because of everything that's happening right now. So that is a true statement that they are lowering the cap next year, but there's going to be protections to that. I promise you that. He's great when he's playing. Yes, he is. Mitchell, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show. PFF sucks. Yes, it does. Nothing much. Watching North Cal. Ricardo, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the show. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to break down for you guys tonight. Just kind of get your opinions on it. Let me know what you guys were thinking about it. I know we had covered a few different things, but finally got some things happening, dude. It's going to keep happening out there, so I am super happy about that. The last thing I wanted to touch on just real quick, I know I did a video a few weeks ago talking about the Raiders channels that everybody should be checking out before we start the season. I missed a ton of people out there, and I apologize for that. You guys hit me up with so many different people. But within like the past 2 weeks, I found this guy called Raider Homer, and his show cracks me up, man. It truly does. It is not appropriate for kids, and I have no idea how he does an entire show wearing a Homer mask. But he was playing Tecmo Bowl the other night. I got sucked in. He ended up running best for 5. It's a cool channel, man. So if you guys haven't checked him out, please do head over there and be sure to check him out. But until next time, guys, hit that like button on your way out. It really does help me out. I'm Son Joku. We will see you guys later.